believe that the Rams, you see Cooks almost had it too, dude.
Yeah.
Cooks almost had the first touchdown on that bomb. He's fucking waving his hand in the air and Goff's over there. Hey, what do I do? What do I do? Did you see that? Cooks is in the back of the fucking end zone waving his hand. He's open for like 15 yards. He throws it to him, and when the cornerback on the other side of the field goes, oh shit, that dude's open, and runs over there and knocks it out. Oh my God.
Yeah, this weekend, Gervonta Davis.
I seem more mad than you, Lee. What the hell?
You know what? I'm a Chargers and a Rams fan, so dude, we're just happy to be here. Fucking redheaded stepchildren. I had two fucking teams in the playoff, and I'm not surprised. Like it would bring me joy, Andrew, at my age. Joy. You know what? I've come to the conclusion that I don't get joy in my life, Andrew.
Hey, I know exactly how you feel, though. You know when the Raiders lost to Tampa Bay? I know I told you guys this story. You'll hear it a lot in my life. When the Raiders lost to Tampa Bay, I'm standing in the backyard. My uncle's looking at the TV. I can see he's upset, right? So I'm like, hey, I'm like you, Lee. I'm like, hey, relax. Got the number one offense in the league.
They're never going to be back there. Rams are going to suck next year. Chargers, during the offseason, I expect Rivers to fucking retire.
That was 2002.
Right.
What the fuck, man? We're going to be back next year. Fucking, 18 years later? Oh, my God.
Dude, completely with you. If you think that the Rams and Chargers are going to be back in the playoffs at the same time in my lifetime, I figure I have, maybe another 10 years on this planet based on the way I'm going about life at the moment. I might be lucky enough to see my daughter get married. That's all I'm hoping for.
If you continue to do the energy, no-dose fucking cocktails to drive across America or California.
With intermittent fasting.
Ay. You had people worried. They were like, hey.
No, there was a whole crew, right? Is he really driving home to L.A.? Yeah.
And did he
what am I missing? Is that a big deal? You guys should see it when I leave Vegas at like 11 or 12 o'clock at night. That's the most treacherous drive on the planet. Leaving after a fight on Saturday night at 11 o'clock and driving home. And that's only a 3-hour drive, Andrew. It's not even a fucking bad drive. It's a 3.5-hour drive. Like, 3.5 hours is cake, Andrew. That's like your regular day. Right?
Yeah, it's not bad.
And it's a straight shot. Like, you just got to fucking keep your shit together for a straight line. Right? There are so many drunks who, I guess, just wandered off the strip and got onto the freeway and couldn't figure out, the strip is long. And the shit I have seen on the drive back from Vegas on Saturday night with drunk
just flipping U's.
Literally, they drive off the freeway. Like, it's not even a joke. I don't even talk about it on this show.
No, driving is not a joke anymore.
The number of accidents coming back from Vegas that I see on a Saturday night after a fight is remarkably insane. Like, it's not even rational. Like, what the fuck were you thinking, dude? How are you there? Like, the center, up and over the center divider into the dirt between the two freeways. How'd you fuck that up so bad? Like, you are doing life wrong, asshole. And worst of all, I'm kind of in a daze, just kind of driving back, listening to a podcast or an audio book. And I remember because I was listening to Joe Rogan the last time. I was listening to Joe Rogan interview Roseanne Barr. And I was starting to okay, is Roseanne Barr an idiot or is she a genius? Like, she's talking about this crazy way out there shit. And Joe was high and feeding into it. And I'm driving going, okay, maybe she's smarter than I don't know. Maybe they are out to get her. Who'd she piss off? Is she part of the establishment? Like, I was starting to do that whole thing, and there's cars flying off the freeway all around me. Honestly, could have been on a fucking mushroom high. I don't know. That's what it felt like. I have now had coffee and a nap. It is 7 o'clock West Coast time, Andrew. I am not going to bed anytime soon. It's going to be midnight, and I'm going to be staring at the TV, popping Xanax, trying to crash land myself. This is official. Jared Goff shoulders the blame for the Rams' loss. Well, no shit. As he should. I would hope in the offseason he takes his life, but, that's not going to happen. This just in. Phillip Rivers blames himself for not scoring enough points in his game. Great. Double mass suicide in L.A. Rivers and fucking Goff.
Hey.
This just in. Jared Goff went, oops, that's the best I'm ever going to do in football. Yeah, asshole, you were there. You had a shot.
That's what they're saying, that he might have lost some of his teammates yesterday. He's going to have to repair that over the offseason. Buy him some extra presents, dinners, I don't know what. He's got to get that trust back in some of those guys, especially the older defensive players. They gave it to him. That ring was sitting right there and it was there the whole game. Come on, that 13 wasn't scored until the final few minutes of the game. This shit was 3-0 basically the whole game.
And literally the most disturbing fact, Tom Brady is a nice guy. Like, you guys could shit on Brady all you want, but he's like a nice guy, I mean, that's...
Everything's went right for him since college, dude, right? He gets drafted late, but he goes to New England that has a very good quarterback. Drew Bledsoe sitting in front of him. They're doing fine. Gets his start. Gets him to the playoffs. Don't they give it back to Drew? And then they give it to Brady in the Super Bowl, don't they? Yeah. It goes something haywire. They go back and forth in the season, but he never looks back. Once he gets that first, all right, here you go, he never looks back. His life has been great. He's winning games, going to the Super Bowls, marries a model, going to more Super Bowls, Like, what the fuck, Lee? He's been to 9 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That's insane.
He's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yes.
Can you believe that shit? And he's a nice guy. And he's married to a supermodel. And he's living the dream.
Oh, here, hey, let me kick him. Let me get in it. Hey, look. Oh, the Niners are crying this morning on the radio.
The only thing I could say that's negative about him is that his wife, fucked, Leonardo DiCaprio first. So he's got he's basically a sloppy second.
Hey, Leonardo DiCaprio, they say he hangs out at those damn,
Leonardo DiCaprio is the smartest man alive.
Yeah,
he's fucked every woman on the planet.
He hangs out at, where does she get her break from? What is that one place where all the girls go and get their little sexy outfits from? Victoria's Secret? Is that the one they... yeah!
No, at that level, dude, you just pick him out of a model magazine. I mean, if I'm Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm never getting married. Yeah, they had like some big, they had some big show or something. The dude hangs out there. He's if you get a Victoria's Secret model, she's already dated Leonardo DiCaprio. Right. You fucked up her. Right.
Like, that's how they got the job, you dumbass.
Right. The only thing that makes me smile at night is knowing that Leonardo DiCaprio sprayed on Gisele Bündchen's face. Like, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I got going for me that cheers me up about that situation. Because otherwise, he's a really nice, regular... Like, it's like if Phillip Rivers wins the Super Bowl. Nobody's going to shit on Phillip Rivers because he's, like, the nicest guy ever off the field.
Do you think Brady makes her bring up the date?
Tell me about it again, bitch. Tell me. Did he pull your hair like this? Yes.
Yes. I was young. Oh, fuck. Where'd this show go, Lee? Where have you taken this show?
I had a bad weekend.
I was on something else before you went there. What was I talking about?
I don't know. We covered all of boxing. Is there boxing news you want to cover that we haven't covered from this weekend? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why people listen to this particular show. This was your idea to have this particular show.
I thought you'd be a little better prepared. You watched all the fights.
Andrew, how did we not get ourselves set up for Sunday, February 10th in Fresno for Ramirez versus Zepeda?
Because I'm not going out there on Sunday.
Beltran versus Okada.
Nope, not on Sunday. I gotta work. Sorry.
Jeez, Andrew, what a fucking stellar card we're missing out on in
I know.
Fresno.
Top Rank was like, okay, let's eliminate everyone out of except people from Fresno that can go watch this fight. Ain't no one going on a Sunday gonna drive to Fresno, California to watch Cepeda versus Ramirez. Bob has a lot of faith in Ramirez's fan base there in Fresno, let me tell you.
We had too much Bob on the last show, so I can't just constantly pull Bob out. But I'll tell you this, the white folks of Fresno are really excited. Lots of Mexicans getting killed in the ring. Fresno's a shithole.
No Mexicans
if an atomic bomb went off, where's your mom? She's north of there, right?
No, we're in Tracy, dude.
Yeah, that's far enough away. Everybody's safe. Like, they get a race. There's a bunch of shit from Bakersfield up to Sacramento that they could just erase, right? We could get rid of
us, asshole.
No, you can get rid of Fresno. I'll keep Tracy. What's the one where the guys who don't like the MMA brothers?
Stockton. I knew you were going to
say Stockton's a shithole, dude. Yeah. Stockton is a shithole. Come on. Yeah. We're talking about it at least. You think Paul Cuff in the UK knows shit about Stockton?
Well, the Diaz brothers, the only things that ever happened out there, really.
Oh my gosh. You know what Stockton's famous for? Motel 6. That's what Stockton has. I couldn't quite make it all the way to Sacramento. I guess I'll pull off in this town of Stockton. Gee, why are all the stores out of business? It's like the beginning of a horror movie. Fucking gangs at every corner. That town is serious, dude. Stockton is where they drop off. Where they drop people out of the federal penitentiary when they get out and they just stay there. Like, that is a seriously badass town full of, like, sketchy ass people. Just being honest.
You know what else happened? What else happened this weekend?
I don't know, Andrew.
Mark Davis, dude.
Oh, you mean we're going to do Raider Talk now? Let me set this up for everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the football portion of the program. Yes, it was Super Bowl weekend, but Andrew is a longtime, diehard fan of the old Raider touchdown Raiders nation. Did I get that right? Did I do it like he did?
Mm-hmm.
Touchdown Raiders nation. They have decided to leave the lovely town of Oakland and move on to Vegas. If you've been following this show and its exploits, Andrew has gone out of his way to point out everything Mark Davis has done wrong. What is about to transpire is Andrew shitting all over Mark Davis even further.
No, it's not bad. It's not
Andrew
bad.
A hater? Well, my Chargers left San Diego and moved to L.A. I didn't have a problem with it. Apparently, Andrew has a problem with everything the Raiders do, except they can't even stay in Oakland anymore. Like, Andrew doesn't even want him in. I'm not even, like, what outcome do you want? Before you get into your latest, they're moving their stadium moment, what outcome would make you happiest with the Raiders?
He sells the team. The new team decides to stay in Oakland and build. And it's possible. It is possible because Mark Davis is the only thing attached to the Las Vegas stadium. It clearly states in the SB1 contract, their little contract they have with Las Vegas, the Raiders do not own ownership of that stadium until the first customer walks through the doors. So that's going to be a few years down the line here.
Okay, let's just say that I won the $5 billion lottery. Because I think to buy a football team, you need at least $1 billion now, right? I mean, it's pretty fucking dumb money.
Even two, yeah. Yes, sir.
Right? The Raiders know different. I don't want to break it to you, Andrew, that if I had an extra $2 billion in my back pocket, I'd still take the Vegas deal. Your stadium situation... Your stadium situation
you're a billionaire
sucks.
Because of the lotto.
Andrew, you've been to your stadium, have you not?
Yeah.
Does it not suck hairy balls?
No, my stadium's awesome. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Nope. Whenever the team is winning, nobody ever says, "Oh, our stadium sucks." Come on, that to me is talk only.
The Chargers were in a shitty stadium.